Hey everybody, before we get into the newest episode of This Is Us, there's a brand new $10 backer we gotta give a shout out to. Their name is Clay Hopkins. Thank you so much, Clay. Thank you for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate you. And thank you to all of our patrons, all our subscribers. We just cleared 7,600 on YouTube, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support. You want your name said before a video? Become a $5 backer or above, and we'll say your name. And hopefully, it's a simple name like Clay Hopkins. I can pronounce that very easily. A lot of you don't do that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. It's really cool. Lots of new fun stuff coming to the channel. Make sure you keep an eye on it. But for now, let's jump into episode 5, season 5. This Is Us. Hey everybody, J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into This Is Us. Episode 5, season 5, it's called A Long Road Home. Could pertain to a lot of things. Don't know. We'll find out. I'm coming back from sabbatical, so I have to jump back in and see what I remember, honestly. It's been a good month. Unfortunately, Siobhan can't join me for a while with This Is Us because my schedule at work changed. I still have a full-time job and we work opposite schedules, so I'll be watching this one on my own. She'll be watching it the next night on her own. And when we can, she'll join me, but yeah, unfortunately, I'll have to watch it by myself and cry by myself. I'll cry more readily when she's not here. I have to act like the big strong man when she's next to me. Something. Who knows? But yeah, last we left off, I'm just going by the previously on, honestly. Big things going on. Randall had that viral video where he took his shirt off, and someone saw it, and someone who might know his mom who survived childbirth. And of course, no one knows that, including William didn't know that. So interesting goings on. Hopefully we meet her and hopefully she's cool. Like, William turned out to be amazing, but you know, will that be the case for Mom? Kate admitted to Toby that in that shitty relationship he had as a teenager, she got pregnant after it was over, maybe even during. We don't know when that was, but she got an abortion. And, you know, it's not something I don't think maybe anyone knows. But now Toby knows. The way they portrayed it, I do remember Toby seemed like he might get judgmental about it. And it's like, dude, you better not. Like, that's not okay. Plus, we're still dealing with Kevin and Madison and what they're doing about the kids. And he's got work and all that stuff. Rebecca's still dealing with her early onset Alzheimer's, more or less. So lots of storylines going on. Jump back in. Before we get going, make sure you do hit subscribe. Right down there, always appreciate it. Right around 7,600. I think we just passed 7,600 actually. So thank you guys for the support. That's amazing. Hit like so more people find the channel. Also check out Patreon, which is patreon.com/JKReacts. We have full reactions to all the shows we watch. Right now on YouTube, we're doing Ozark on Fridays. This Is Us when it's on Thursdays. We just finished His Dark Materials, which was awesome. We're still doing Dead to Me and Cobra Kai, so lots of cool stuff. All of it has full reactions on Patreon. Also on weekends, we do full reactions for Barry and Stranger Things, just for patrons. In fact, this is the last week we're doing Barry. It's been a hell of a show. If you haven't watched that yet, go check it out and then come back and watch my reactions to it, because it's a killer show. It's awesome. And then starting next week, we're going to start a new show in Barry's spot, and we'll be doing Killing Eve, just for patrons. So if you want to see what I think of that show, check that out on Saturdays, starting next week. Lots of fun stuff. Make sure you go check out Patreon. But for now, This Is Us is back, finally. Like, it might be the best show on TV. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard with... There's so many shows, but man, it's good. Always knocks it out of the park. Very rarely filler, so let's do this. Episode 5, Season 5. Here we go.
I had an abortion.
Yeah.
And it was, the toughest decision I've ever made in my life.
You don't have to do that.
I don't regret it.
Right.
I would like you to tell me his name. And then I would like to find him. And I would like to kill him.
Okay, thank you.
Me.
I want to kill him.
Thank you.
He's buried at the cabin. He's buried at the cabin.
You know what?
If it was truly in the past, then why would it take you 4 years to tell me about it?
She didn't want to admit it, but he's buried at the cabin.
I can give Miguel my absence. All right, J1. You can put your tiny pecs back on there.
Oh.
The form on our website for constituents to reach out. This came in. I'll give you privacy.
And I found out that he's in San Diego.
Uh-oh.
So I was thinking...
He's not buried in the
I don't know what
cabin?
I'm going to say or what I'm going to do, but I feel like I have to see him.
No. Other than a plot point.
I'm in.
Why do you need to see him? He's a piece of shit.
So a man named Hai Lang submitted a city complaint form on the website. He used it as a way to get in touch with me personally. Not 100% certain, but I believe I knew your mother, Laura.
What?
We were close friends. I was by her side when she died in May of 2015.
Randall, is this her?
How would I know, Beth?
Right.
I've never seen the woman before.
Yeah. Like, this show takes glee in just destroying Randall's life. Like, in good ways, but man, they're mind fucks over and over. Like, once a season, like, can he just dance in front of a camera?
Beth, come on.
Okay, Randall.
Doesn't even mean he lied to me.
He didn't know. Damn it. Ah!
If she really did die just a few years ago, it would mean that William lied to me, Beth.
Mark? It's Kate. Pearson.
Wow. Kate Pearson.
If you're gonna work here, you gotta work here.
You're not even the
5
boss!
It's not a long-term job.
Dude, you're
I got
40!
this band I've been managing.
You're still an indifferent little prick.
What do you remember about our relationship? Like when you look back on it, I mean.
Really? You were broken, you know, in all the right places. And yeah, things got intense at times, but like, we're kids.
You were 23, by the way.
I was a kid.
Yes.
You were a 24-year-old man.
Right.
And I wasn't broken. I was grieving. I'm not broken. You're the one that's broken, Mark. You were the disease.
Sorry, he wouldn't sit there and listen to that. Like, burnout stoner prick who is working for a 20-year-old at a fucking music shop. Like, he's not gonna sit there and listen because he doesn't give a shit, because he doesn't give a shit about anything. Like, I like that Kate had her moment, but that was unrealistic. The little douchebag wouldn't sit there and listen to her. That's just real. And, like, I'm surprised he remembered her name, honestly. Because he's just a piece of shit. Ugh.
You just sat patiently in the car when I know that you wanted to rip out his jugular.
Mm-hmm.
And you let me be my own white knight.
Yep.
You never looked at me like I was a victim. Ever. And I could have just told you everything from day one.
Day one would have been a lot.
Okay.
He's never looked at Leo like a victim,
This
though.
high person was actually telling the truth.
Incredible human being.
Beyond.
I think you should use this time away to be real with yourself. To figure out how this relationship and family is actually going to work.
Okay.
Awkward ass kiss. Like, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, he'd be traveling for work. Just like any traveling businessman who needs to go to another country. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shoots aren't that long. Like, he said 2 weeks for this movie. Like if he's gonna be a fucking leading man, it'll be like 3 weeks. Like, they don't shoot that much. 4 weeks maybe. They everything else is planning. Movies take forever because it's planning beforehand, then you shoot. Then it's planning afterward. Like, it's all mostly pre and post. It's not the actual shooting, you know? So it's a weird realization to have, honestly, that he might not be around here and there. What? Like, eh.
I saw your strip clip on Hoda's Twitter feed. It's hilarious, man.
Zoom schooling is a unique version of hell.
Mm-hmm. Fucking preach.
So.
Anyway, I'm finding myself in a really complicated place with Madison, and I'm a little bit lost on how to deal with it. The first thought that I had was, what would Randall do?
That's a nice thing to say. It's a nice thing to know.
We really got to do this?
I'm already in it, so let's get in it. Hello, is this Hi?
Yes, this is he.
You mentioned in your email that Laurel died in May of 2015.
Of breast cancer, yes.
My father told me that Laurel overdosed and died shortly after I was born. So are you saying that he was lying?
I believe he was telling me what he thought was the truth.
Be the first to tell you that I would give up my life.
I wish I could show you the places she lived, the things she loved.
Get down there.
Where we stand.
And what if we were to come up then?
It is all that's on my mind.
Cool. Fuck, man. Fucking Randall. They're hell-bent on him just dying of sadness and relief and just, oh, God. And I just watched the next week on, and it's going to be Randall's mom's story. They're going down. It's going to be immediately the next episode. So, holy shit, that one's going to kill me. Like, every episode eventually kills me at some point. I at least tear up every episode. But holy shit, that one was a good one. That was like the relief on Randall's face, man. When he realized William didn't lie to him, it was like, fuck, my fucking heart, man. Like, it almost makes up for the whole Kate and Mark storyline, which frankly was unnecessary. Like, it was important to Kate. It wouldn't have changed Mark's day. You know what I mean? Like, he would have just blown her off. He was a piece of shit then. He's the same piece of shit now. I love the fact that they cast a guy who looked pretty much like him, including the hair and facial hair. It's like, really, dude? Like, everyone I know looks nothing like they do when they were 24. Like, what the hell did I... Like, I'm trying to look at my walls. What did I look like at 24? Like, I started this YouTube channel 2 years ago. I look completely fucking different now. Like, it's just... I think I had a clean-shaven face. Let alone now I got a stupid beard and my hair is insane. But, I mean, it's always insane. There's nothing I can do with it. I just cut it and it still looks like this. It's horrendous. How do you have the same look for 25 years? But anyway, that's not the point. Kevin's storyline with Madison, you knew that was coming because they've done a really good job of just making them feel like strangers. Like, this whole time, like, as they're getting to know each other. And I'm going to assume they at least work it out to the point where Kevin will be around as a father, but not with Madison, maybe? I'm not sure. I have no clue. But, we saw that flash forward with Rebecca in bed, seemingly on her deathbed, quite a ways in the future, right? And Kevin had 2 kids running around, so gotta assume those are the kids. Otherwise, he's just slinging dick all over town to get someone else pregnant fast enough to make that happen. But I'm gonna assume that's not the case. But yeah, Randall, like, this show, I like Kevin. I like some of Kate's story. Like, she's alright. But Randall, like, they could have made it just... They lost one child in the hospital at the beginning of the show. Rebecca and dad. Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. I don't care. Whatever. Milo. They could have made it. They lost a baby in the hospital, and they saw a baby that came from the fire station, and it was Randall. That could have been the entire story, not the big three, blah, blah, blah. Like, they've all had their moments, but Randall's had so many moments, and he's just absolutely killing it. And he's gonna get another one. Like, that was a great moment just now. And Beth, oh my god, like, Beth is the dream, man. She's incredible. Those two, if they're not dating, they should. Like, their chemistry is amazing. It really is. So yeah, next week, man, that's gonna be... that's gonna be rough, man. Like, oh god. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Like I was saying, I'll try like hell to watch this with Siobhan when we can, if we can. But she's a teacher, and I work nights, so it's not like we're gonna have an opportunity to take an hour and a half off after it airs on Wednesdays during the day when my two kids are in school, Zoom meetings and such. She's busy on Zoom meetings the whole time. Yeah, it's just, it sucks, but that's what we're doing. I'll be watching it for sure. And, god damn, dude, like, next week's gonna... But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Fuck, dude, we'll see you next week. It's gonna... God, it's gonna be a kick straight to the dick. Just repeated dick kicks. Ooh.